Hello, my name is Amber Duggar, founder of Profit for Keeps, and during today's Profit for Joy episode, we're going to be talking all about launch cycling, revenue, and growth. Do you do launches in your business? Do you do launch cycling in your business? This episode's for you. So, we're going to be talking all about how to use launches and launch cycles to really grow and scale your business, and how the heck to start bringing in team members as you're launching and growing. So, what the heck is launch cycling? Well, it's where you have a designated number of launches in 1 year in your business, and they're already pre-dated. So, you know exactly when you're going to be doing your launches. This helps you with predicting what your revenue is going to look like, but more importantly, what your monthly recurring revenue will look like. So, if you have 6 launches in a year and you start off and you have launch one and you bring in, let's say $10,000 in recurring revenue. And then you have your second launch and you bring in $12,000 additional of recurring revenue. Now you have $22,000 in recurring revenue. You want to have a program that's at least 6 months long, typically at 12-month long cycles, so that you can continue to build the amount of money that is coming in on a regular basis in your business. And this is going to move you away from always having to go out and find new clients, go and find new revenue sources, etc. Because if you have a plan in place and stick with your plan, it can be incredibly rewarding for everyone involved. So, how can you use this to predict revenue? Well, when you're looking at the launch dates in your calendar, you can have an idea of how many people you want to be bringing into your program. And then I want you to look at that from a monthly revenue perspective. So you really want to be bringing in clients that are making monthly payments for the most part. Of course, you can have a pay in full opportunity to get some cash injection in your business. But for the most part, you want people paying monthly amounts because that brings in regular recurring revenue into your business that you can then use for you going towards your revenue goal. So if you haven't watched our video on revenue goals, purposeful revenue goals, and reverse engineering your revenue goal, please make sure to check out that video because it will really help you understand how our cash flow numbers per month make so much more sense to look at versus the booked revenue. So you can have a 6-figure launch, but only receive $6,000 a month in revenue. And so that can feel a bit like a disconnect when you're thinking, well, I did a 6-figure launch, I should be fine. Well, if you need 20,000 a month and you're making 6,000 a month, you can see where that disconnect is. And maybe it feels okay because you brought in a few pay in fulls, but that will quickly go away and then you just have that 6,000. So this can be really helpful to predict your revenue because if you look at it from a really simple standpoint, you don't even need a spreadsheet for this. You can take a piece of paper and you can say, okay, launch one, I plan to bring in this many people at this monthly rate, and that would bring in roughly this much a month in recurring revenue, and put that on a piece of paper. Then do your next launch, figure out what your goals are, what the price point's going to be, if there's any price increase, and come up with another number and add that to your first one. As you continue to do this, you're going to see your recurring revenue number increase. And that's when you can look and see against your revenue goal and see at what point you'll be exceeding your revenue goal just with your group program. And that's when you can start taking away some of your one-on-one clients and really move full-time into scaling the business that you've been creating for yourself. So why it matters so much to look at the cash coming in each month versus the amount of money that you've booked is cash is king. It does not matter how much you've booked when you don't have it in front of you. So you want to look at it from a perspective of, okay, next month I see this much money coming into my business and I need to fill in the gaps with this many clients. And then the next launch, you bring in more predictable recurring revenue, and then you can drop a few clients. And then you can do the next launch, you can drop a few more clients. So it can be a really easy way for you to see the light at the end of the tunnel instead of having to continuously do one-on-one work. So the other important concept here is that as you build and grow your scalable program, you will need to bring in additional support roles and team to really help you expand your roles. So when you're bringing on team, of course, that's going to increase your expenses. So you can also do this ahead of time. You can say, okay, the first 2 launches, I'm going to do it with me and my assistant. The next launch after that, I want to bring on a couple of people to really help me with consultation calls, and I want people to help me with my launch. And so I'm going to bring in a couple more people. And then maybe after that, you want to actually bring in an additional coach so that you're not doing all of the delivery inside your group program. You can work that in. And the cool thing is, with a revenue goal calculator, you can create a new revenue goal for yourself. Look at that and compare it to the amount of money that you're now bringing in. So if you're at launch 3 and you now have recurring revenue from launch 1, from launch 2, and from launch 3, you're going to be able to see that revenue goal with a new team member and compare it to the amount of money you'll be bringing in by that point, and see if at that point you still need to have one-on-one clients to bridge that revenue gap, or if you can now completely let go of the clients and bring the additional team on. But this changes the game when it comes to launching and planning and making this more of a predictable system than just a hope we make money. So this is what I really want you to do. I want you, if this resonated with you, to join our waitlist for our next Aged Money Challenge. We go through all of this and more in terms of helping you become a true CEO in your business, where you're looking forward with your cash flow. You're looking forward and organizing and being intentional with the money that's coming into your business. And you're allowing your finance team, your bookkeeper, your accountant to do the things that look backwards. You are focusing on what matters now and in the future. And the empowered CEO is such an incredible feeling. And that's what we create in the Aged Money Challenge. So we'd love to have you. You can go to amberduggar.com/challenge to join the waitlist, and we will see you inside. Did you like this video? Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to get notified for future videos. Become cash flow savvy by joining our Growing Sweet Life Purposeful Money Facebook group. This is where the challenge is, by the way, by visiting amberduggar.com/community. And this is where we help you become truly profitable and sustainable online business. Until the next video, remember, money is simply a resource, and making peace with money allows you to pursue the things you enjoy with freedom. Much love to you.